Okay, yo, we are back again, and this time we are reacting to small plane collides with paraglider. I find this highly amazing that this woman survived this because it is crazy that they never saw this woman from a mile off. So check this out.
As a picture-perfect scene, a woman paragliding through the beautiful blue skies over the Austrian Alps. But that all changes in a heartbeat when seemingly out of nowhere comes the buzzing sound of an airplane. Watch
Let's think about this. How can you not see? I mean, looking at the sky when you're in the plane. You're in a plane. I mean, I never, never actually flown a plane before, but I've driven a car, and I don't know what they thought was pink and yellow and white in the sky, but maybe it was another plane, or it could be someone with a parachute doing paragliding. And you got to wonder yourself, like, how can you not see that? If they couldn't see that in the sky, how could they not see another plane? So clouds are white. Some planes are white, so we gotta be scary. It's because a scary thought where you think to yourself like, this person couldn't see this person. There was another plane coming towards them. God help us. That would have been a crash in the midair.
again as a small plane zooms into the picture, tearing head-on into the lines connecting the woman to her paragliding wing. The impact shredding the sail into a tangle and sending
This guy, whoever was flying that plane, should be banned from flying for life. There's no excuse.
her into a terrifying free fall for around 10 seconds. Amazingly, she is able to deploy her reserve parachute before descending to the ground for nearly 2 minutes. The woman finally landing safely on a remote forest road. Back on solid ground, you can hear her react in relief.
So, ich lebe noch. Das ist aber die Hauptsache.
Saying, "I'm still alive. That's the main thing." Salzburg State Police in Austria issuing a statement about the incident Sunday, not identifying either the paraglider or the pilot, but confirming it involved a 44-year-old paraglider from Upper Austria and a 28-year-old Tyrolean man flying a scenic flight, adding that according to the pilot, he was unable to avoid the collision in time. Authorities also calling the woman an experienced paraglider, saying she was airlifted to an airport and that no one was injured. The video posted to Instagram Saturday by a user named Sabrina writing, "I actually still can't believe that I'm sitting here typing this. And apart from a few nasty bruises all around, nothing really happened." A midair scare with a miracle ending.
And since being posted Saturday, that video has racked up more than 4.5 million views. Meanwhile, NBC News has reached out to the woman who posted the video, but has not heard back, though she's no doubt kissing the ground after that death-defying experience. Her experience really shining through, by the way. Being able to pull the emergency parachute while free-falling, spiraling like that, it's serious mental fortitude.
The presence of mind and the fact that the whole thing's on camera.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Emily.
It's a very, very weird world we live in right now because normally things would happen back in the days. You talk about maybe early 2000s, 90s, things would happen and you have to take someone's word for it. Nowadays, when things happen, everything seems to be caught on camera. And sometimes you have to realize, think to yourself like, is this all legit? Or is it all played out? Because sometimes it's just too perfect. There was one guy, I think he filmed himself on YouTube and he crashed his plane deliberately and he tried to make it look like he survived the crash, but he deliberately crashed the plane and he filmed it. And when I watched that, I thought to myself, like, there's no way someone would deliberately put themselves at risk and crash their plane on purpose. And that's exactly what he did for the views and the fame. Couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. And he filmed the whole thing, coincidentally. Everything was on camera. And this is the world we live in. Sometimes you see things you don't know now. It's like you don't even know if it's AI or someone set it up. We live in that type of society now that you just can't believe anything you see is genuine. And when it is genuine, you're like, oh wow, that was genuine. But nowadays, it's like, I mean, I don't think that this woman, well, she had a reserve parachute. I don't think someone deliberately set it up for her to be hit by a plane. That's a bit too much. That guy had, I mean, when you think about it, her gliding down and then the plane coming across, the timing's too perfect. I mean, but also you have to think to yourself, like, how can you not see her? He said it was too late for him to move out the way, but from a distance, he's flying and there's nothing but blue sky, and then you see the color of her parachute, and he didn't see anything. What did he think? It was just floating rubbish in the air? Now that needs to be explained. Or was he just not really paying attention to when he was flying, to a point where he just, from what I'm looking at, he wasn't paying attention when he was flying. He was just flying willy nilly. He wasn't really paying attention, and then by the time he started to pay attention, he's already knocked the woman paragliding. Luckily, she never got caught up into propellers or anything like that, because that would have been a more horrible story. But luckily, you know what I mean. We thank God she never got caught up in anything like that. But this guy's a doofus, you know, a real doofus. Anyway, like, subscribe, and I'm out.